What is good, y'all? Andres here, also known as Mackel, also known as Bovine, coming at y'all with a brand new video. This time we're doing something more old school. I was feeling like some DJ Quick vibes when I was making this. You know, something real funky, real West Coast, even like disco-y. So without wasting any more of your time, let's get into this beat breakdown. Let's get it. All right, y'all, first things first, we are at 100 BPM here. And we are in the beautiful scale of D sharp minor. Now, the way that I started this beat is kind of unorthodox of the way that I usually make my music. I started with the bass line this time. I usually like starting with melodies or even drums sometimes, but this time I went all the way left field for me and I started with the bass line. Just laid down something funky, something that I messed with. And yeah, goes pretty hard. Y'all can see a little bit of it is off timing. I kind of want to keep that swing, that human feel to it. You know, since I'm kind of going old school, I wanted to feel like, you know, not everything was quantized and clicked in. Let's go ahead and give it a listen. Alright guys, from there you know how to pull up Keyscape. I got the Rhodes, and the preset that I'm using is the Rhodes Classic Chorus. Just lay down these two simple chords. Basically it goes from the root note up to the 15th note in the scale. Once again, all hand played, so you're gonna see the velocities as well as the placement of the notes be a little bit off timing, but it's giving it all that humanizing feel that we're looking for. Alright y'all, next down on the list, I got this bell sound. This is from Omnisphere. It's called the Whistler's Bells, and it has this super nice like spacey sound to it. I'm really using it to kind of fill in that lower mid section, and this is gonna be kind of like the counter melody, I guess you would say, to what the rest of the beat is doing. Let's put these three sounds in and see how it sounds. All right, moving right down the list. Next up, we put up Xenology, and I got this violin going through it. 307 violin preset. Yeah, and this was just kind of following the accent notes of the chords that we laid down. All right, next up, y'all, I wanted to really get into my like zone, and as y'all saw on the violin, you know, everything is pretty much hand played on this beat, man. Like I said, this is old school. I really wanted to keep it to that humanizing feel. Now, this is a lead that I found a while ago, and I've always wanted to use it, but every time I made a beat, it like never felt like it fit right, and I finally was able to make it fit right into a beat, man. This is the Hot Coffee preset. I could kind of break this down in a simple term for y'all so y'all can see how I did this. So this is basically a run. So you know, like when you're making a run is basically like grab your keys and you're just running down the scale like, you know what I'm saying? I did a different like tapping run. So I went, you know, but following the rhythm of the beat, just so y'all kind of get a gist of what you're going to be hearing and how it's going to be looking. And once again, this is all hand played for the most part. All I do is just little tweak it if it doesn't sound like maybe I didn't get the timing right. But yeah, let's put these all in now and give it a listen. And on that second bar, that's when I actually did the run up like. Alright, so next up, y'all, for a little bit more sauce, I went into Splice and I got myself a scratch. And then I got myself this little warp chord that kind of comes in like every 8 bars. Just adding a little bit more flavor to the beat. Go ahead and hear how they all sound when those sounds come in now. Alright, once again I went into Splice and I got this vocal chop. It was kind of like a choir singing type of vocal, and I just felt like it's dope to add little, you know, nuances of it. You know, you hear it in the intro, kind of like introducing the beat, if so to speak. And then there's little nuances of it. I don't know if that's the right word for it, but like it peeks through every once in a while through the beat with little cuts.
I can make it smooth. Let me show you just how to move. When the beat drops, it's real cool. Let the music fill your soul any way you want it.
And last but not least, guys, the drums. Now the drums, you really wanted to keep like this funky pattern going, almost like some disco-y pattern. I went with the drums. Just real bouncy, real catchy. I could break them down for you real quick. So we have our kicks here, we have our snares here hitting every 2 and 4. Our kicks just hitting to get that bounce. You know, we got a simple 2-step hi-hat coming through, and then we got this open crash at the end of like every other like bar. And then we got the same crash here, but the velocity is brought down to make it sound like it's a softer tone. And he hits it hard as soon as, you know, the repeat of the loop begins. And then we just got some open crashes here. Now I'm gonna play the drums by themselves just so y'all can kind of hear how this sounds. Now, personally, I think the drums is the most important part for the feel that you're going for your beat. Because, for example, if I put a different type of style drums, you can tell these sound really like disco-y drums. So it's really giving you like that, you know, you want to dance, you know, put some skates on type shit. At least that's the vibe I get when I hear it. So just for an example, I want to play y'all some different type of drums and just show you how it changes the vibe of the beat. Now you'll see that the drums drastically changed like the vibe that you're going for. Now don't get me wrong, these drums still sound dope on them, you know. Though if I was gonna go that route, I would probably try and make the sample sound not as clean. I might add like some, you know, tape modulation or like some vinyl distortion or something like that on top. But yeah, just, you know, something to think about when you're making a beat. What vibe are you going for? You know, this for this one I was thinking DJ Quick, and I was thinking like that real clean West Coast sound. Almost like that banjo song by DJ Quick, if you know, you know. Or like Badass. It's one of my favorite DJ Quick songs from like his newer stuff. It's all about context. It's all about what vibe you're going for. It's all about, you know, what you're trying to express. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much the whole beat. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments below. I appreciate y'all for watching to the end. If you did get here, you know, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, let me know what you think. Yeah, new videos, more coming. I got a brand new setup. I got a brand new, you know, laptop. Excited to keep making content and keep making beats, and I'm hoping y'all follow the journey with me. Regardless of that, man, if y'all don't know, I do have a Discord where I drop samples. This sample will be in there. Click the link down below to join, and I hope to see you in there, man. We go live probably every week, every other week. I'm still like, I finally got my setup. I'm gonna really hone in on getting my schedule going. I've been saying that for months, but I'm finally got what I want, what I need. And yeah, hope to see y'all coming through. Anyways, this has been Andres, Michael, Bovine. I've probably been repeating and yapping for too long, but I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. Real quick, I forgot that I had a flexitone in these drums. Like I said, I moved my setup, so like some samples are missing, and I was rewatching it when I was playing y'all the beat at the end. But there's a flexitone in this beat, so Yeah. All right. Anyways, y'all. Here's the final beat, man. Catch y'all next time. Peace.
I can make it smooth. Let me show you just